Okay, as modern women in the modern world, the institution of marriage has evolved through the years, but for the most part, it's still considered custom to adopt your husband's last name. Recently online, there was a forum where people were debating whether you should take on your partner's name if you don't like it, or if you do like it, or if you don't want to. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on the tradition, taking the last name?
Okay, well, I love my husband, I love his last name, but I had to hyphenate. I feel like the circumstances should determine the situation, right?
Yes.
My daughter, you know, I had a child coming into the marriage. Her last name is Burruss, my maiden name. So I didn't want to make her feel like she was left out. So I definitely wanted to have Burruss Tucker.
I love that.
Yeah.
Plus, I want to be able to deposit those checks that still say Burruss.
That's right.
Girl.
That part.
You gotta deposit with no complications. I'm just saying.
I saw the funniest meme online that said, someone asked me why I didn't take my husband's last name. She said, I married him. He didn't adopt me.
Ooh.
And I was like, okay.
I
My
like
sister kept her maiden last name by loan, like mine, and her children are hyphenated by loan Alexander. And although, guys, I was lazy, I went half through changing my last name. My social security says Adrian Eliza Houghton, but everything else says Adrian by loan.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't know. I actually went through a company that was supposed to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
And somehow not all of it was done. So I literally just have a social security card that says Adrian Eliza Houghton, and everything else is by loan.
Even
So
your
I've decided,
passport?
my passport says Adrian Eliza by loan.
Oh.
Yeah, my state ID says by loan on it. So it's just so random. And now I'm kind of like, going back on the idea, I think initially I traditionally wanted to be like, oh, I love the idea of taking his last name.
Yeah.
Now I think I'm going to hyphenate, especially with my children.
Right.
I love the idea of them still being attached to Jet and Bo, and they're by loan Alexander, and my children will be by loan Houghton. So I actually like that.
Hyphenate your kid's last name.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, okay. I did not do that with Blaze and Ace.
Yeah.
They're Tuckers.
They're Tuckers.
You know, but I'm a Burruss and a Tucker.
There you go.
Riley's
Yeah.
Burruss.
Oh, okay.
I hyphenated, when I was married, I was Garcelle Beauvais nylon. But the thing with that is, I feel like I couldn't get my name back when we got divorced. They make it really hard to get your name back. And so that was something that I was like, I don't think I'm gonna take another man's last name if I ever get married again. But I also feel like if he's not pressed about it, I don't think it's a big deal if you keep your maiden name. But the one regret I have is I didn't make the boys Beauvais. Like I didn't make them,
you
know,
didn't
Jackson.
hyphenate it.
Yeah, I didn't hyphenate their name. That's my only regret, but.
You see, and I don't want that regret.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because I think also just in me and my dad's relationship and how it's grown in the last few years, he never had a son, so we would be the only ones. He only has 2 girls, me and my sister, so we'd be the only ones to carry on the last name by loan. So, you know, if I have children, I would want them to also carry on
But
that
then
name.
what's gonna happen when everybody hyphenating and then your kids get married, then they gonna be,
Then they're gonna be Latinos. Garcia, Ramon, Santos,
Lord.
Santiago, and that's just how we do it.
just gonna have 15 names.